Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another collection video for you. It's been much requested by a few people. I have my Madonna collection and I'm going to start in a very strange order. We're going to do her studio albums first, her most recent to her oldest. So first we have the Madame X Deluxe edition. It comes with 2 CDs and a hardcover book. And you get 3 bonus tracks and a large booklet. All the tracks are listed here, and your extra ones are here. This was her very Latin influenced album, so you have Medellin as the title track, and quite a lot of them are very Latin. And you got Anita and Maluma as guest appearances. And Quavo from Migos, and I always keep the little stickers. You know me. You have disc one here. MX. So I'm filming during the day. Normally I do at night. So if you're wondering why there's natural light, that's why. And I will go through most of these, since I haven't done any unboxings on my channel. So the video may be longer. I was a bit disappointed in this era because I feel like she didn't push it enough. It's still really good, and I love her deluxe albums. And the visuals for this album are really, really stunning. Her coochie. Bear in mind, she's like 60 years old here. She still looks so good. And then disc 2, same. So that was her most recent one. And then we come to Rebel Heart. This was also the Super Deluxe edition. I think I got this overseas. I don't remember. It's really thick and chunky, and you get so many extra. You get a whole disc too, which has Beautiful Scars, Borrowed Time, Addicted Graffiti Heart, Living for Love remix, and another remix. I think it's just missing a couple others. But other than that, it has pretty much everything. And this is one of my favorites. I actually really love this album. And I love the fold out. Only thing is you don't get a booklet. But I think it's quite cool. And the contents are amazing. Then you have MDNA, and I remember when this came out. I really like her effect on the front. And this is the 2-disc edition. So you get a whole extra disc with Beautiful Killer, I Fucked Up, B-Day Song featuring MIA, Best Friend, and Give Me All Your Lovin', as well as the main one. So that's disc 1 and disc 2. I'll try not to go through all of these because I have so many. But I really love this this whole theme. And I really loved all her party songs on this album. And that flips out. So yeah, overall I think that's a very underrated album. Next I have the Hard Candy Deluxe Box Edition, which is super cool. You get all her tracks plus a few remixes of 4 minutes. And inside you get, you get a booklet, you get the disc, and you get a pack of hard candy, which is probably 50 years old now, so I haven't touched it, and I do not plan to, because I might die. I'm sure it's fine, but that's like years expired now. So I think this was the same as the normal booklet, but just large pages. I used to have the normal edition. I don't know what I did with it. We also have a couple Madonna 7-inch vinyls, but they're in a jukebox, because my mom has a jukebox, so I can't exactly show those. But we have You'll See and Live to Tell, and the other one is Justify My Love. So this is Confessions on a Dance Floor, one of her best albums in my opinion. So many good tracks. I like every single one of them. And the bonus one was Like It or Not, I think. This has been through the wars. The middle's kind of cracked. And I'll go through these very quickly. But this was the album that made me fall in love with Madonna. Like, I knew who she was before this, but I never really got into her. And then this album just, you know, really made me fall in love with her. And I think it's one of the best, if not her best album to date. It's really, really good. Next we have American Life. Sorry if I'm sniffling, I have bad allergies today. We have American Life, and this was her first album to use swearing, I think, or a lot of swearing. I really like this album. My favorite is Hollywood and Die Another Day and American Life, but there's a few other really good tracks on there. And I think this album had a lot of controversy. Oh, this album came with a poster, but I had used my poster. I think this folds out. No. But yeah, it came with a poster. I'll fix that later. But it came with a poster inside, and I used to have it on my wall. Now we have the iconic music album, her cowboy hat. And with this one, there's so many editions of it. I just went through the store and went through the one that had all the extra songs. So we have Gone, American Pie, and Cyberaga as extra songs. And the rest are from the main, I think Paradise was extra too. But the rest are from the main album. Her shoe. And I bought this second hand, so it has a random mark on it. I buy most of my older albums second hand. if I can't find them new, which is quite rare now, then I get them secondhand. And most of the time they're quite good condition, but occasionally you'll get really bad ones. Really good album. Then we have Ray of Light. This was a really iconic album when it came out. So many tracks. It's very simplistic and chilled cover. And I have to admit, I don't listen to this album as much. My best friend really loves this album. It's her favorite one. But it's got really good songs. And of course Frozen, which has made a comeback now. I thought this album was very chill and relaxing, with the exception of a few songs. And Madonna's very natural in it. Next we have Bedtime Stories, and this is the original issue. It's got the blue side on it, and I really love her makeup here. And it's quite hard to see the track listing, but it has, I don't think she used many bonus tracks back then. My favorite is Human Nature and Take Bow, and Bedtime Story is quite good. And I'd Rather Be Your Lover, that's amazing. Secret, of course. So many good songs. I really love that it's blue. It's so cute. She used a lot of fold-out ones back then. And then inside of the lyrics. Next we have one of my favorite albums, Erotica. I really love her cut crease. And this album was the first to make her very controversial. Well, not really the first, she's had a few before, but her first major one to be really controversial, I think. Every track is really good, and I love all of them. You got such a good, diverse album, and they all sound very sexy. My favorite is Deeper and Deeper, but Bad Girl is also really, really good, and Waiting is really, really good. Thief of Hearts, they're all just really, really good. And Fever, of course. And this was original. You can't see very well, but it's got the Warner Brothers logo embedded into the case. Back then, she did a lot of fold-outs and lyrics, and she released her sex book alongside the album, which is very controversial. I won't go through all the lyrics, and I'll fix these off camera, so I'm not wasting your precious time. Next we have the iconic Like a Prayer, which also got some controversy. I don't know if this is the original or not. I think it is. We got all the main tracks. I haven't listened to this in so long, but you got the iconic Like a Prayer, Express Yourself, Cherish, and quite a few others. I think I used to like Oh Father. It's been a while. Oh, this was secondhand, so it's kind of broken. But it still works fine, just the case is broken. Oh, and yes, this was when the AIDS pandemic first came out. So remember, AIDS is no party. So yeah, this must be the original. I love how Madonna is such a good advocate for things like that. And she's always standing up for LGBTQ plus rights. I'll fix that later. Next we have True Blue. I don't know if this is the original or not. I think it is. I think most of mine except for one are originals. And this was such a good album. You got La Isla Bonita, Open Your Heart, Papa Don't Preach, Live to Tell, True Blue, Where's the Party? Really, really good songs. We're back in 1986 now. My disc needs a clean. It's getting mold on it. There's a problem with a lot of the white discs. They get mold over time. Yeah, I think this was the original. So she mainly just did lyrics back then. Well, even this is getting mold on it. There's a cat at my door. We don't have a cat. This is like a virgin. The original issue. They made that specific. I really like this on the back. It's got all the iconic songs. Material Girl, Angel, Like a Virgin. Over and Over, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Dress You Up. And lesser known ones like Should We Do, Pretender, and Stay. I think they're just lyrics again. And then my first non-original one, this is the remastered version of her debut album, Madonna. And I really like this. I think I got this because it has the bonus tracks. So you get all the amazing songs. I love every single one of them. Everybody is probably my favorite, surprisingly. I think that was her first ever single. And then you have Lucky Star, Borderline, Burning Up, and Holiday that we all know of. And you have Burning Up and Lucky Star new mixes. So maybe one day I'll get the original. Who knows? But when I used to buy albums, I used to focus on all the tracks. I wanted ones that had the most tracks on them. Now we have a very weird one. This was her first ever release, I think. So this was Madonna with Otto van Wernher in the beginning. And this was, there's a vinyl of this, an LP you can get. You have Wild Dancing and Cosmic Climb, We Are the Gods, and Wild Dancing and Cosmic Climb. All the songs are very, very weird and very strange. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere. I don't think this opens, no. And I just have that because. Next we have her 2 live albums. So we have Confessions and Sticky and Sweet. Oops. So you actually get a DVD and a CD. And I really like that she made these quite pretty looking. Don't think there's anything behind them. And then you get photos from her tour. Sorry if you can't see too well, I'm trying to go through them all. And this tour was really, really good. Really cool. Really iconic. Then we have Sticky and Sweet, which has a DVD and a CD as well, and you get a behind the scenes. And some special features, a bunch of songs. And I really like this version of, I think, Human Nature. Had a cameo from Britney Spears, I think. Does this open? It does open. So I like this packaging more than the other one because you can take the booklet out and see everything. I think there's only one tour CD I don't have. And that was, I think it's Can You Keep a Secret? I don't know, it's been a while since I've shopped for Madonna stuff. Next we have her greatest hits albums. So we have Celebration, and I got the 2 CD one. And you get extra tracks Revolver and Celebration, as well as a bunch of others. I think the standard version doesn't have that many. You can also get a DVD version, which has all her major music videos. I think my best friend has that. You get all her iconic looks and covers. This is a really, really strong album. If you don't know Madonna and you want to get into her, then that's a really good one. This one is really good too. Greatest Hits version 2. Oops. You get a lot of her major releases. And I think this one you get extra... Which one was it? Or might be the other one. I think this was just a compilation. You get all her major covers. And this was a fold out. Bit of a background on Madonna. I'm not gonna read all that. If you want a separate unboxing, let me know and I'll do them separately. Next we have her greatest ballad hits, Something to Remember. You have a lot of songs, and she released, I think, quite a few just for this album. I think You'll See and Live to Tell were based off this album. It's got the wee white background. I wish she released more with little backgrounds like that. It's really, really cute. You just get little flowers. And then her famous Immaculate Collection, which this one had Justify My Love, I think was Rescue Me, I don't know. But Justify My Love, no, I think Rescue Me too, because that was the vinyl that I have. And that was released, and aside this one's broken too. I've had this forever. And this is also the original. Bit of a background. I really like her aesthetic here. She looks really cool. Next we have, we'll go with her remix album, You Can Dance. You get 3 special dub versions on CD only. So you get a lot of her remixes of her older songs. You get Holiday, Into the Groove, and Where's the Party dub version. And I think the first 7 were on vinyl as well. There's not much in here. But I'm pretty sure you can get that on vinyl too. Next we have the iconic Evita. I don't think this is in order now, but oh well. Where Madonna played Eva Perón and did all the soundtrack for, so you get every single song from the movie. And Antonio Banderas is also in it. Disc 1, Disc 2. And this has quite a lot of stills from the movie. She looks so good. And this was the movie that set her out to be a really good actress. And then we have one of my favorites. The movie wasn't that good, I didn't think, but the soundtrack is amazing. I really love this soundtrack. So this is from Dick Tracy, where Madonna plays Breathless Mahone. And this is such a good album. They're all really, really good songs. I really love Hanky Panky. Every one of them's really good. And Vogue came out on this one. So yeah, Madonna as Breathless there. I'm going bananas, is so funny. So yeah, really nice. I recommend it. Not for everyone. If you don't like soundtracks, you probably won't like it. And then lastly, we have Who's That Girl, which was one of her first movies. I think it was her first movie. And she doesn't have too many songs in it. But she did Who's That Girl, Causing a Commotion, The Book of Love, and Can't Stop. So she had a few songs. And it's quite a funny movie. And that's it. So yeah, thank you for watching my Madonna collection. I'm gonna do a few more collection videos, but they do take quite a while to film. So that's why I've been a bit missing, plus I've had lots going on in my personal life. I'm changing jobs. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting for a while. But I'm going to do my Chanmina collection sometime and my Alexandra Stan collection, since she just released a new album, so I thought we can celebrate it. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Jane, bye bye.